Broadcasting from somewhere in the Hollywood Hills.
You have arrived. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. We are dance all day, every day, all the time.
We are available on iTunes. You can check us out on the web at infinitedancecast.com. Check us out on Twitter at iDanceCast. We're on Facebook. Oh, and our personal Twitters at Nick Drago and at Desiree Robbins. You're here. Buckle up. Let's get ready to rock.
That's right, because we have a great in-studio guest today, a very good friend of ours, Jason Myhre.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, you should be. I mean, he's worked with Janet Jackson, Rihanna, Mariah Carey, right?
Yeah.
Sierra.
Paulina Rubio.
Oh, my gosh.
Shakira.
Yeah. Van
Aerosmith.
Halen,
Aerosmith.
I mean, everybody.
Yeah.
The Pussycat Dolls.
Oh, yeah. Motley Crue.
Laker Girls.
The list goes on and on.
It does.
I mean, and he's one of the nicest guys in the world, so I'm very excited. He's going to show up soon.
Right. We're waiting on him.
Yeah, I'm already sweating.
I know, because this is like an audition for you.
It is.
You did work with him.
Yeah, I worked with he and Tina Landon with Rihanna on a couple of jobs.
Cool.
And but you know, I mean, he's just an all around great guy.
He is, and he still teaches, so he's very connected to the dance community. He teaches at the Edge Tuesday and Thursday nights at 8:30, and also he has a Saturday class. I believe it's at 10.
10
But you
a.m.
always want to call ahead, even if it's a Jazz 1 or a Jazz 2, but that with Jason can be a Jazz 3, it could be a 4, and you always want to get in those classes of working teachers. I mean, teachers that work in the industry, not just teach class all the time. I mean, this guy is always moving, shaking, going.
Yeah, and he's a great example of professionalism, even in class. So there's no substitute for experience.
That's right.
And if your experience with him has to come through class, then do it.
Plus, you'll be in his mind. And if you do go in an audition that he's at, I mean, he may say, God, they were great in class. So, you know, it's hedging your bets.
You never know.
You do never know.
Hey, do me a favor. Do us a favor.
What?
Tweet us.
Yes.
Who you want to see on this show, because honestly, I mean, we our Rolodex. I'm not trying to toot our own horn.
Toot toot.
But
Woo-hoo.
our Rolodex is chock full of dancers and choreographers, and we're just kind of picking them out of the,
Yeah, we are. We're just randomly going, let's get them. I mean, it's limitless.
So if there's somebody you want to see, you got to tweet us. Let us know.
Absolutely.
We're not mind readers.
No. Tweet us at iDanceCast or at Nick Drago or at Desiree Robbins.
That's right. It'll be fun.
It will be fun. And if you want to follow Jason Myhre.
At Jazz with Jason.
That's right. Or check him out on Facebook. And his last name is spelled Myhre. Myhre, I guess.
Okay, I have to ask you a question, Desiree.
Sure.
Tell me about the person you sat next to on the airplane just the other day. Because let me tell you this: all she did was call me and say, "I can't talk right now." I'm like, she couldn't form words.
Well, you know how a trip can make you. It's stressful traveling.
Oh yeah.
Even when you do it all the time, it's just a lot. And I get on the plane. It was like a 6 a.m. flight. And so I had to be teaching when I arrived. You drive to the studio and you go right into teaching. So it's a long day. You get up about 3 a.m. So I wanted to sleep. And I get in my chair and I'm on the aisle. First of all, the gentleman was in my seat and he didn't know. He said, "No, F is here." I said, "No, F is the window." And I was traveling with Lori Johnson, wonderful teacher, tap teacher.
Fantastic tapper.
And I said, "No,
I'd
sir."
like to get her on the show.
I would too.
Okay, but go ahead. Continue your story.
True. So I said to the gentleman, "No, F is the window. I'm the aisle." Because I have to use the restroom. And I don't want to have to, if people are asleep, I don't want to bug them, blah, 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 blah. Long story. He said, oh, okay. So he moved over. So then his mother was in the middle. So I put my headset on because I didn't want to talk to people. I wanted to, veg out for a little bit.
Right.
I cross my arms. I don't even use the armrests.
Right.
Because I'm very aware of other people's,
exactly.
And
if
space.
If the person in the middle has the right to have both armrests, that's what I think.
Well, especially, because they're in the middle. So I cross my arms and I close my eyes and I'm sleeping. I'm finally fall asleep and I get this serious nudge push.
Like how hard?
Ow. Okay, like that, yeah. I mean, it wasn't like a tap. It was like she took her elbow and dug it into my shoulder because she really wanted my attention. And I woke up and I took my thing off and she pointed to the aisle and the drink cart was right there. And she was expecting... So in other words, I was supposed to help her get the drink.
Oh, because that's your job.
That is my job. And so she's pointing because she didn't speak very good English. And it wasn't our turn yet to get the drink, you know, because they kind of go in between and we were the next aisle coming. But she wanted her drink and she wanted me to be awake to get her the drink. And all she kept saying was Coke, Coke, Coke. And the lady goes, I can't understand. She would like a Coca-Cola, so now I'm interpreting. And then not only did she want the Coke, and then she just reached across me into the drink cart, grabbed a ginger ale, which is not a Coke, and pulled it off and goes, "What's this? Is this good? Is this good?" I said, "Well, it's ginger ale. It's not Coke." "I don't understand," she says. I said, "Okay, it's Coke. Is it good?" I said, "Yes." So the lady just handed her the cup.
What a mess.
Then not only that, wait.
Oh.
Then I fall back asleep, believe it or not. I kind of peeped open my eyes, and she had brought down my tray table, and she was using it for her Cokes.
You're kidding me. That is not
I mean,
right.
so if I would have knocked my knee up, it would have been everywhere.
You should have.
I couldn't, because then I'd be dirty.
Yeah, it's
okay.
true.
So then she had that tray going, but she had her tray going too, because she had all her food out, and so she was just really taking over.
What a mess.
She was really taking over.
People really need to respect. It's like the great philosophers, naughty by nature. OPP, other people's property.
Absolutely.
Even though it was owned by American Airlines, it's still technically your property.
But you have your little space, and it's being just spatially aware. And that's all it is. And it was kind of funny now, but man, was I a little upset. And what about you?
I've been good.
Come on, Nick.
I don't think we have any time. The music's going to hit any...
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'll just have to catch you up next week. I've got some good stuff going, though. Actually, myself and our producer, Michael,
yes,
we are working on a brand new pilot.
Exciting.
And the three of us are working on a brand new sizzle reel for a new show that we're going to try and create.
That's right.
So keep your eyes open for that. We can't say anything else.
That's it.
Because then we'll give it away. And then you'll steal it. And then we'll get mad. But then we'll make up later and everything will be fine.
That's right. But I'm going to do my music picks of the week.
Go ahead, please.
So I am going to start with Bring the Love. And the artist is Tony Moran and Nikki Richards. Nikki is Nicki Richards. Really nice, upbeat song. Happy.
That's a pretty normal pick for you. I feel like all the others are like Peppa Mache and CY.
I haven't moved on yet. Wait till you hear this one. Okay, this is kind of an oldie but goodie, but it's a rearrangement, a new arrangement. It's Something Going On. And it's by Todd Terry. Do you remember Todd Terry? Well, you may not. Todd Terry. Featuring Martha Wash. Do you know?
Yeah,
she
totally.
sings It's Raining Men.
She's very clean. She's very clean.
And
Martha
I
Wash.
like Tease Freeze Edit with Preacher.
Oh.
I just wanted to say that because it was kind of funny. And the last one is Make Your Move. I like the radio edit. This is off a Tommy Boy Fitness album entitled Sweat. Now, it's a workout CD, so it can go through all the songs. I mean, you can just nonstop an hour of music, or you can divide it up. It's all the same tempo, and they are, the DJ mixes them all together. It's very, very cool. So that entire album, Sweat, Tommy Boy Fitness, is awesome. But the song is Make Your Move.
Is that good for jazzercise?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
absolutely.
all I need to know.
Yeah, because you're going to hit the exercise. Jazzercise. Yeah.
All right. Number one for me, one of my favorite songs today.
Right now
at this moment.
Okay.
Going to Memphis. It's by Ring of Fire, the Johnny Cash musical show. It's the original Broadway cast.
Very cool.
Love using that for class.
Yeah.
This is kind of a musical theater type picks for me this week. Number two is Tear Down the House. This is by Memphis, a new musical.
Wow, you're going all Broadway.
Original Broadway cast.
I love it.
And these songs are a little bit different than the normal, hey, musical theater, and blah, blah, blah.
Right,
You know what I mean? I don't know why that was my impression of it. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, number three, You've Got a Friend in Me by a good friend of ours, Randy Newman.
It's just a great classic.
Yeah, that's from the Toy Story soundtrack, but you can find it other places.
Absolutely.
He's a good storyteller. I know sometimes people make fun of him, but I think he's pretty cool.
Oh, why?
I don't know. I always see him make fun of him on Family Guy.
But they make fun of everybody on Family Guy.
They sure do.
So that doesn't count.
And so, I mean, I don't know. I find it hard to find good musical theater songs, but these are some good ones.
And it's obscure.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
And a lot of these, there's a lot of new musicals coming out. Rock of Ages. updated music. You know, Green Day's got a new Broadway show out.
And so do the guys that created South Park.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The Book of Mormon.
Yeah. Yeah,
right on Broadway now.
Cool. So we'll be right back with our special guest, Mr. Jason Myhre. This is Infinite Dance Cast.
Dance Experience was an idea of mine to create a great workshop while maintaining a personal training experience. The workshop will be held in a dance studio in Hollywood. Space is limited. The beautiful thing is that there is a proper dance floor and mirrors, unlike a convention setting. The faculty is a collection of all my favorite friends and mentors who are veterans in dance training. I'm Desiree Robbins. Come for 3 days of inspiration and training in the heart of Hollywood, July 20, 21, 22. More info, visit desworld.com.
Welcome back to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. Dance Cast. See, I did it for myself.
You did.
We are available on iTunes. Check us out on the web, infinitedancecast.com, or on Twitter at iDanceCast. Take it away, Desiree. We got an awesome guest in the studio today. Go.
I am so very excited. A very dear friend of mine, Jason Myhre, is in studio. Yay!
That's huge. That is huge. That is huge. That is
Right.
big. It's the biggest interview we've got so
It is.
far.
Absolutely. We're talking about Rihanna, Robin Thicke, Paulina Rubino, Sierra, Shakira. I wanted to say Shakira.
Rubio.
Oh, darn.
She gets nervous.
I do. Mariah Carey, the Pussycat Dolls,
Babyface,
Ricky Martin.
Motley Crue,
Don't forget Janet Jackson.
Aerosmith.
LA Clipper Girls.
We're gonna run out of time. Christy
Anastasia.
Yamaguchi.
Oh my gosh, stop, right?
No, seriously.
Okay. By the way, do you remember all these jobs, Jason?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Well, that's a good thing.
There's either something good or something bad about most of them. But yeah, I remember.
Ooh, that took us all in a new direction.
French chef. So before we get into talking to you, you're on Twitter at Jazz with Jason,
Yes,
and also you're on Facebook.
correct.
Cool.
And if you don't have him as a friend, you better do it.
That's right.
Jason, Desiree and I were talking before you got here, and we've decided that you're one of the nicest guys we both know.
Oh, well, thank you.
Absolutely.
You are.
You guys are nice too.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
And that's our show for
it's
the
a
day.
love
And that's actually, it is a love
Thanks for
fest.
listening.
Right.
So, Jason, you're a very busy man. You actually tell us where you got back from, and tell us where you're going later on today.
I just got, well, not just, but last, I don't know, 5 days ago, I got back from Ukraine. We did Rihanna did like a one-off show there, concert, for their 75th anniversary.
Of Ukraine?
Country, maybe, I think.
That is very
So
And
it was
Rihanna is the perfect guest. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Well, she's from there.
Could be. Well, no. Actually, I was kind of disappointed with like Ukraine because I thought it's kind of near Russia, right? And everyone's pretty in Russia, not really in Ukraine. I
Wow.
was ready to kind of see, you know what I mean? Like I was, I'm going to see pretty people, like, you know.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Great. Our ratings just dropped in Ukraine.
Sorry. I mean, they're all really, really nice, and it was really fun to work like with the Ukrainians. And the stadium's amazing. So, I'm vibrating. The stadium's amazing.
You might need to see a doctor about that.
Let me move that to a different spot. Yeah, the stadium was pretty like huge, so it was fun. And so we actually worked with 12. Was it 12? Do we have 12? Yeah, 12 dancers from London. So we went to London first for 4 days.
Oh, fun.
Rehearsed there, and then we went to Ukraine to do the show, and then flew back. And I've been a vampire, jet-lagged ever
Right,
since.
because you're continuing teaching at the Edge and getting ready for this job you're doing on a red eye tonight, leaving for
Guatemala.
Guatemala. My gosh.
Just for 10 days, and then I'll.
Oh, just 10.
Just 10.
Yeah.
And
you
one
are-
thing about Jason, if you don't know him, he doesn't like to pack ahead of time. And so always.
And it's weird because I'm a Virgo, so you think like I'm all organized and I'm ready, but like with everything else I am, but not personally. Isn't that weird? Like with the
I just
jobs,
find it
like-
really amusing.
Yeah, I hate it. Because I hate doing laundry.
Okay.
If I had a washer dryer in my apartment, it would be a whole.
It would
different
solve
story.
it, huh?
But yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because he had some piles.
And piles everywhere.
I can't do that. It's stressing me out thinking about it.
Yeah.
I know it
I
does.
get stressed when I walk into my apartment because I'm like, whose apartment is this? Like, I get confused. I'm like, oh, just leave.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, it's never your first rodeo when you get on an airplane. You travel. You're a world traveler.
True.
So you got it under
Obviously.
control.
My passport's almost expired.
Oh, and you don't let it run out.
Don't
I
wait.
won't, because my license actually expired. Like 4 days past. I didn't even realize. I'm like,
Oopsies.
last time, but that was.
Yeah, no, don't let that passport go because Michael did that on the
I
way.
have 1 more year, but
Do it early. And we had to, on the way to Greece, he had to go to the New York.
it was expired already.
Yes. Oh, it was like I was about to kill somebody.
Good thing we had a couple days in New York to figure it out.
Oh, well,
So he had to go to the federal building there, and I'm like, if
Right.
you don't get it, I'm going without you. It's
There actually is
I'll see you there.
a way to get something expedited through it. So
okay.
But you don't want
I
to
have
get
time.
there.
I have time. I have.
Okay.
I have a
Anyway,
year.
that's a note for everyone.
So basically, when you get back from Guatemala, that Tuesday you get back.
Thursday actually.
Oh, Thursday. So
I will be teaching that night.
Excellent.
Oh
At
my
the
gosh.
Edge.
Speaking of,
At the Edge, you teach Tuesdays and Thursdays, Jazz 1 at the Edge in Hollywood from 8:30 to 10 p.m. And then again on Saturday, you're doing a Jazz 2 from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Make sure you eat your Wheaties before,
correct.
so you don't want to pass out in
Always
class.
always call first,
Okay.
or tweet me, or Facebook me, or something.
yeah,
like that,
exactly.
You know?
Well, you're a busy guy,
True.
and that's what we
Which
love
is a
about
good
you.
thing.
Right.
You know.
Right.
We all like to be busy.
Yes.
So,
Get neurotic if we're not.
so you're from Chicago.
Correct. Actually, a town called Elgin, which is about 40 miles west of Chicago.
Oh, okay, great.
But I went to school in the city.
Okay, cool. And so when you moved to Los Angeles, did you have any idea that you were going to be where you are today? Not at Desiree's house, but in your career.
Well, I always knew I was going to be at Desiree's, but
Right.
no, I mean, not really. Like, just the way things happened, it was kind of interesting. And actually, come this August will be my 20th year here in LA, which is kind of weird.
That's
And I was
impressive.
just at the Hollywood Bowl for the first time ever.
Oh my
on
God.
Friday.
Okay, I haven't been, so I don't feel so bad.
Okay, so I thought I was the only one
No.
in the state of California that hasn't been.
No, maybe now I am.
Okay, you probably are. Have you
And what'd
been?
you see?
Nick, have
Yeah,
you
have
been
you
to the
been?
Hollywood Bowl?
I ran the stairs once.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I only ran 4 of them. It's a lot of stairs. I
I
get
need
tired.
to take a couple breaks on my way up to
Yeah.
the...
Yeah, like I need to use the elevator.
Yeah.
We're in the studio with none other than the man, Jason Myhre. If you don't know him, then you must live under a rock. And I'm not talking about you're the guy from the Geico commercials. We'll be right back with Jason Myhre in the studio, Infinite Dance Cast. As dance teachers, we spend countless hours editing music. Save time with professional audio engineers. Professional music edits for competition start as low as $49. Clean cuts at affordable rates. Give your dancers a leg up on the competition. Email them for a quote. Visit dezworld.com. That's DEZ world.com for more details.
Hey, this is Ray Barcino with iHollywood Dance, and you're listening to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Hey, welcome back, dancers. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. We are dance all day, every day, all the time. Follow us on Twitter at iDancecast or on our website, infinitedancecast.com.
We're here with Jason Myhre, about to talk some dance. I've got a question for you. I'm raising my hand.
Yes, go ahead. Nick,
Thank
man
you.
in the blue shirt. You're
Thank-
next.
Oh, it is a blue shirt. I get excited. Okay, so I want to know, when you're auditioning dancers, what are the characteristics you look for in hiring a dancer? Is it all technique? Is it all performance? Or is it a combination of things? Please tell us.
Well, it depends on who the artist is that we're auditioning for, right? So if it's, let's say, Rihanna is probably my height, so like 5'9" without heels. So all the girls and guys have to be closer to that height, right? So if we're talking about maybe Shakira, who is
Closer to my height.
closer to Desiree's height,
That's
which is like
right.
5'5"-ish, 5'4".
Yes.
There she is trying to get a job again.
So then we'll need, we can't hire like Rihanna's dancers because then she'll look like she's 4'11". Do you know what I mean? Like 6-foot guys, because so have to. It's about the. I hate to say it, but it's usually about the look.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
So to see if they fit in the height range and if they're going to look good, if they're going to make the artist pop.
Right.
That's important. Then it goes down to obviously style and technique. And I work with Tina Landon, and what we like to do is we like to have guys that dance like guys, and girls that can dance just as strong as the guys, but still can be feminine.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. And okay, so also on top of that, then what does responsibility, being on time,
Huge.
being in I think this because I thought that was part of what you liked.
Yeah.
That is huge. Say it, because it's a lot of money on the line.
It is huge because if we only have a rehearsal, let's say we schedule 1 to 9, so you have like a 1 hour lunch break. So don't show up at 1 and then expect that you have a half hour to warm up.
Right.
Yeah, you should come early to warm up.
Right,
Be ready to go.
You need to come early, warm up. What was so interesting is when we were just in London, all of our not all of them, but like maybe half of them stayed after rehearsal and stretched after rehearsal.
Really?
Yeah, it was like
Such a concept.
15, 20 minutes after, and we're packing up, and Tina and I were talking like, what? We're not the only ones. Like usually, rehearsal's done, everyone's out the door, but they were all we put on music, and they were just stretching and relaxing and like cooling down. It was pretty interesting.
But
No
really
one does that
professional.
here. Yeah, no one does that here.
Right.
Yeah.
in
They're just
LA,
ready to get on to that
unfortunately.
next thing.
Right.
And-
And everyone's got someplace to go.
Right. And well, your dancers that you hire too, you expect them to come ready to learn.
Well, yeah, because it depends on how much time we have.
Right.
If we only have 2 days to put the show together, we got to start right now. You know?
We did.
As a-
Oh,
you
sorry.
know,
Go ahead.
No.
Well, we did Fashion Rocks together a few years ago, and we literally did Fashion Rocks in New York. Got on an airplane, and they bussed us right to the MTV Video Music Awards.
Right.
And they
To
were like, "Let's go."
Jump right on stage.
Oh, so
for
you
that.
went right into it.
Right into it.
Literally.
And there's no time to mess around. And that's one thing that
But we rehearsed for like a week before that, didn't we? So we were kind of ready.
Right. Well, yeah, we were switching back and forth.
Right.
And but it was one of those things where you just got to be on your game. And because I remember Tina said to us once, we had a little floor section, and she said, "Guys, you need to be doing it like full out. Like we don't have time right now to be messing around." But I think that's one of the things that dancers need. It's like a kid that needs discipline. You know what I'm saying? You and Tina very clearly communicate what you need from your dancers, and that's why you're respected. And that's one of the things that is great about you guys is you don't have anything to prove.
Right.
You're here to do your job, and that's it. And that's why people like you guys.
Because we have a job to do, so we need to get it done, and that's why we hire people that we trust, like you, dancers that are, professional, that know how to conduct themselves at a rehearsal. Like you put your phone away,
Right.
you put it on vibrate.
You do it full out, and so many people don't. I mean,
Until
why
it's
do
that
it?
You can market,
Well, if it's
until then, right?
And don't take your kindness as a weakness. I mean,
Right.
you're a nice person because you're a nice person, but you also expect you get the job done.
Well, I've seen him in action too.
Have you ever had to let
But
anybody go?
he's calm, you're assertive.
You don't have to
calm
answer
and
that if you don't want
assertive.
to.
We have actually. It was at the EMAs in Madrid, and there was a particular dancer who apparently was famous there,
Oh, interesting.
and was like on one of those dance shows or something there. And basically just didn't do anything we kept asking them to do. They would do too much. And the second they got behind Rihanna, like in the camera, they thought it was like their solo moment. So
It was-
then
They were
Yeah.
Rihanna.
so he was doing all this stuff and would walk up to her and do stuff directly behind her. And
Oh my God.
We're like, no, we need you to stay in this line. He's like, oh, yeah, I get it. And then there was a rumor that he was going to I don't know. We won't get into gossip.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, no, come on. This is
so apparently
good.
the rumor was that he usually strips, I guess. He takes off his clothes. He's a beautiful person, beautiful body, beautiful face, blah, blah, blah. But so basically then he was just going to take off his clothes behind her, that was going to be his gimmick. So we did 2 tech rehearsals. We did one and I just gave him his notes and then he did it again. So then we're like, that's all we had time for. So basically I went up to him and I said, we're going to have to let you go. You can go home. You're not going to do the show show because we can't trust that you're going to do what we've asked you to.
Wow.
Because it's live, so we have no choice. But then then there's some freak got on stage and basically just kind of jumped on stage and started dancing. Like he just went out of security and just was on stage dancing.
Oh
Like
my
some
gosh.
random person got up on stage. It was insane.
You gotta love live shows.
So we let one insane person go and we got another. So I guess
Maybe it was his
Even
brother.
Steven.
karma, you know.
Right.
But, oh well.
Oh my gosh, that's great stuff.
So tell us also, you teach at Laurel and Marymount.
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about college, because a lot of our listeners are preparing to go to college. They want to be professionals. Is it important, and what do they need to look for in a college?
I think it's completely important. LMU has an amazing dance program. They're one of the few that offer many different styles of dance. So I think a lot of times the dancers come out of there and they're a little bit more prepared for the real world. And sometimes some of the dancers go in, they come in as freshmen and wanting to be a background dancer for Britney Spears, right? And then they leave and they're all of a sudden, no, I want to be on Broadway, or no, I want to be in a modern company, or, you know,
They've changed.
completely.
So it's,
Right.
okay.
Well,
Good.
think about how old you are when you
maturity.
start college.
Right.
And then, you think you have all these ideas.
Right.
But then you get educated.
Completely.
Yeah. It's
And
very
it's
important.
Yeah, and I think it's very important because you also, when you're there, you can also study other things scholastically. Is that a right
Academic.
word?
Academic.
We allow any
Academically-
words.
Yeah,
academically,
we
duh.
make up words. I do.
So scholastically,
Words with
my new
Jason.
Look
word.
it up.
It's my new word. My new word. I invented it. Copyrighted it right now. So academically, then you can always fall back on something else. You know.
Right. Great.
So that's what I love
Okay.
about college.
Favorite artist you've worked for? Favorite artist?
As in which way?
It
Like,
doesn't
was the
matter. It
most
could be
fun
just
to
be for
work
fun. It could be this.
You left the
just
job.
Whatever.
You said I had a great time.
with?
I know.
guess,
That's a
I
tough.
guess Rihanna, since she's like been
amazing
with her for
person.
like 5 years, and and we get along really well. We have kind of an understanding that we click
Good.
and we make each other laugh.
I want to know about the creative process between you and Tina, because you all work together quite a bit. And
Yeah, it's worked for many years.
Yeah.
So.
And if it ain't
Since
broke, don't fix it.
1999.
Wow.
Whoa, that's a number I haven't heard in a
Well,
while.
no, take that back. Well, no, it's actually 97.
Wow.
It was on Janet's video.
So,
the way it
so,
goes.
so what do? You and Tina get together in the studio. You have somewhat of an idea. What's the process like? You can give us the brief version.
Well, usually it kind of comes from either the label or the TV show themselves saying, here's what we need. And then we'll kind of find out what we have to work with, how many dancers we can have, kind of what the creative director's vision is. And then we just kind of make that all happen.
Right. So dancers understand that it's not always you have higher ups that are telling you what they need
Right.
as well.
Correct.
So you put your creativity into it, and then they're going to either say yay or nay. Hopefully
Correct.
yay. Most of the time they say yay, I'm sure.
They do. Thank goodness.
Well, tried and true. Tried and true. And okay, I have to tell you this. Your
Yes.
Kevin Bacon number is 3. Do you want to know how? Because you were on White Chicks. You worked on White Chicks, right? With Marlon Wayans, who was in The Lady Killers with Tom Hanks, who was in Beyond All Boundaries with Kevin Bacon.
Do you even know what that means?
So, well, yeah, because it's like the
he does
7
it for
degrees of separation
okay.
of
Yeah.
Kevin
See?
Bacon.
Okay.
See, and I didn't know, but see, what's amazing is that 3 is my number because I was born on the 3rd.
Oh.
So, like, 3 is like my number.
Well, so get ready to send Jason some birthday
Yeah.
gifts. Is it coming up?
Yeah. Well, not in September.
In September. Well, that's
Yeah,
soon.
it's going to be a big one, too.
So 21, right?
That's huge. 21. Check him out at Jazz with Jason on Twitter.
Right. And his Facebook.
And his Facebook.
You have to check that out.
Big things here. If you get out to LA and you have time to take class at the Edge, make sure you take Jason Myhre's class. Jazz 1 Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:30 to 10 p.m. Saturday, Jazz 2, 10 a.m. to 11:30
Call
a.m.
first, though. Call first.
Call first.
Call first, absolutely.
Or Twit or Facebook.
Did you say twit?
I did it. You can still, that's right?
I'm not sure.
Tweet.
Tweet.
Tweet, tweet.
Well, no,
Tweet,
because you got to twit me. I tweet.
Got it. Got it. We'll be right back.
Go.
Flow 40 Dance Workshops is the nation's premier in-house dance experience. We come to you and offer dancers a personalized workshop in the comfort of their own studio. Build a customized schedule to best suit your student needs. Our faculty work in every facet of the entertainment industry. And now, for a limited time, Desiree Robbins is in the mix. Book her for your next workshop. We're available for booking year-round. Visit flow40dance.com or call 818-985-7005 for more information. Flow 40 Dance Workshops. Work hard, dance strong.
Easy to make and take with you on the go.
Welcome to Food to Go with Stefan Rowe.
This week's healthy snack is edamame.
Edamame.
The ingredients you'll need are edamame.
Edamame is one of my favorite snacks because it is a great way to get protein on the go. Edamame is a Japanese soybean in which you do not eat the pod.
Ro definitely tried to eat the pod the first time she ate it.
I did. I'm not big on wasting things, so I thought I'll just go for it. It turns out you're really not supposed to.
No, they're really hard to eat too. You had to work really hard.
So you squeeze the little soybeans out of it, and there you go. It tastes real good.
You can use your teeth or you can use your fingers. Just get the little soybean out, chew it up, swallow it, protein in your belly.
Protein in your belly. Now, the most important thing about this snack is when you buy edamame, you want to look for the packaging to either say non-GMO or not genetically modified.
Or genetically. You probably don't want it genetically modified
No, either way. Those are both bad. Or if you buy organic edamame, that will be non-GMO as well. The genetically modified soybeans mean that they're not going to have as much nutrients in them.
Boo.
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 Yeah. So your edamame
is found at the grocery store. Can we talk about the grocery store really quick here?
Gosh, I was really hoping we could talk about the grocery store.
Yeah, we want to talk about shopping on the outsides of the grocery store.
Yeah, because usually in the middle of the grocery store, that's where all the processed stuff is, inside of packages and boxes, and we like to eat foods that don't come in packages.
Yeah, so next time you go to the grocery store, shop around those edges, hey?
Edamame can be found in the freezer section or the refrigerated section of the grocery store.
Grab it in the package and follow the directions.
Enjoy this week's healthy snack, edamame.
Edamame! Become a fan on Facebook at Food to Go with Stefan Rowe. Visit infinitedancecast.com and click on the Food to Go menu
to check out this week's healthy snack. Join us here every week
on Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Have a healthy week.
Easy to make and take with you on the go.
Hey, this is Michael Riccio, and you're listening to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Hey, welcome back, and we have a great guest, so we're going to stick around with Jason Myhre. He has so many artists he's worked with. Let's start. Sierra.
Wait, okay, so Sierra, like a funny story. Well, I don't know if it was funny, but, well, maybe it was. So we're doing the Promise video, and basically we're rehearsing like all week for the video, and we were doing all these like lifts and like trying to like work out. If you've seen the video, she does these mic tricks, right, where she looks like she's floating. So we were doing all these lifts, and I was carrying her. And so anyway, we're in Atlanta. We come to LA, morning of the shoot. Because I didn't really warm up, but you should always warm up before you do anything like this.
Or like the London dancers after.
Correct. Right. Well, so I'm 80, so doing all these lifting and stuff, I didn't warm up. So literally got out of bed. I went and turned on the water, like for my shower to get it warmed up. You know, you have to get turned on first. I waste water. Sorry. Sit down and turn on my computer. Back goes out, like out. So this is the morning of the shoot. So I knew that I had to wear like a lime green unitard that day to be like taken out. Yeah, it was not cute. So it was quite painful, and she had these shoes on, and she was really, really heavy that day. So like when she's leaning on the microphone, if you watch the video, just picture me behind her holding her in a lime green unitard.
Oh, and
There's photos out there, and hopefully they never surface.
No, we're gonna find them. Shakira, you worked with her a long time, so you surely have a few of those.
Since actually like 99, and a good friend. But unfortunately, last time I saw her was at the EMAs in Madrid, and we ran into her dressing room to say hi. Well, Tina had a cup of red wine, which I didn't know that it was in her hand. So as Tina was pulling back to hug, like from hugging her, I reached in to hug her, knocked the glass out of Tina's hand, poured the wine all over Shakira. You know the poster for Carrie? Like the movie Carrie?
The movie, yes.
So that's kind of what she looked like. Thank God she had just performed already. So
she was going to shower.
Yeah, so her beaded outfit is now red.
Oh,
like it poured all down her, and like it was
straight out of a movie.
Yeah, I was kind of embarrassed, and I felt bad.
Thank goodness you're a good friend of hers.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's a good luck, it's good luck," and I'm like wiping the wine off of her
and rubbing it in
like,
deeper
down her foot, and so then it was like, "Okay, well, it's good to see you, bye," and then like ran out. Okay, so that was that.
Okay, Mariah Carey.
Oh,
you can pass on some of these if you want.
Let's pass on Mariah.
Okay, Pussycat Dolls.
Yeah.
Pussycat Dolls. Well, I don't know if it's funny, but it was kind of interesting because of just how the business works. Like sometimes we had done choreography for their tour and they were putting out a DVD, and my agent didn't want to settle for the buyout that they're offering. So we didn't accept it. So they went ahead and put out the DVD, and every single time like a step of ours comes up, it cuts to the audience, like every single one. So I'm watching, because I was going to use some for my reel, right? You know,
right.
Like, so get Pussycat Dolls footage on my reel, but I can't get any because they cut every single step out because of the buyout.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay, I want to talk about maybe the last little thing that we have.
Okay.
Willow Smith.
Worship her.
See, I knew that. And for all you teachers out there, apparently she's got a new album coming out.
It's coming out in the summer, and it's absolutely amazing. I mean,
really?
I haven't heard a song yet that I haven't liked.
Wow.
Like, I mean, she's gonna blow up. She's amazing.
And you have
she's
been working with her.
Yeah. We've been doing like a bunch of shows. She performed at the White House. I got to meet the president, which was quite amazing. She did their Easter egg hunt role, and she opened for Justin Bieber. That was a quite interesting experience. The whole Bieber fans and Bieber, whatever they're called. They have a name though, right?
Yeah, they do. I don't know it though.
Anyway, but Willow's amazing, so I'll stop talking.
That's okay.
But I love her, so get her CD when it comes out this summer.
We'll definitely check it out. You have to give us a call or come back and keep us updated with all this good stuff.
Will, absolutely.
We want to send a special thank you to our producers, Michael Butterfly Kisses Benicos and Dave Lemon Meringue Pie Lagana.
I don't know how you come up with those.
It's a gift and a curse.
It's all at once.
We want to thank Jason Myhre for sticking around.
Thank you for having me. Yay.
At Jazz with Jason, and on Facebook, Jason Myhre, Myhre.
Yes.
Check us out each and every week here, Infinite Dance Cast. I'm Nick.
I'm Desiree Robbins.
And
I'm Jason Myhre.
You know he is. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Ciao.